Yo, what's going on, everybody? This is the Black Manga Critic. We are here. We are finally here. Even though all the other manga have been very good, they've been cool, except for One Piece. All right, y'all already know how I feel about One Piece, okay? But outside of outside of One Piece 895, the chapters have been great. They've been cool. They've been hype. I've loved them. They were all really good. Every manga brought some heat, and we are here. We're at the Promised Neverland greatest. Usually Haikyuu would be next, but I've already reacted to chapter 290. A lot of y'all already know how I feel about that Haikyuu greatness, man. That Haikyuu greatness. It is like right here. Promised Neverland, Haikyuu. They both did. They both number one. Like there's no 1-1A. They just won. They both won. All right. So let's get into the Promised Neverland greatness, yo. Let's get into it, yo. The Promised Neverland greatness, man. I know people have been waiting. People have been waiting because I need to react to these two chapters, man. I mean, like, being sick is not cool. Being busy is also kind of a double-edged sword because it's like it's cool, you're making that money, you're living your life, and all that stuff. But it's also like, you're busy, so you can't read all that manga, da da da. But again, that's neither here nor there. Let's get into that Promised Neverland greatness. Okay, those two chapters, man. 2 chapters. Woo. 2 chapters of goodness, man. All right. And then we're gonna have part 5 of the Promised Neverland discussion stream that I've pretty much been doing for a few months now, and it's been awesome. It's been hype. It's been lit. It's been cool. All of the words, right? All the words. Man, part 5 is gonna be really good. Part 5 is gonna be pretty good. We have a lot to discuss. A lot of things have happened since the last time we had the discussion was chapter like 73. I want to say chapter 73 was like the last time we had a discussion. Maybe 72. I'm not sure. I gotta look. I gotta see. But we getting into that Promised Neverland greatest, y'all. We getting into that, man. We doing it now. We doing it right now. All right, let's go. All right, let's go. All right, let's do it. Okay. Chapter 74. The children here are almost all from Grand Valley. Only 3, including you, are from other farms. 3 people. That would be me, Lucas, and probably Adam. He doesn't understand words. Does that emblem on his chest indicate he's from a mass production farm? And we don't know where he came from. It's true that I haven't seen that mark before, not even in the materials at the shelter. A new farm in the far west is under construction. Could Adam be... Mumble. 22194. 22194. 22194. Norman! Chapter 74 is entitled A Special Child. 6 o'clock. Good morning, Norman. Good morning, doctor. Shall we check your vitals? Everything's normal. Let's serve breakfast. Thank you for the food. Already this stuff's creepy. It's so creepy. Right? Like this is like some like y'all ever seen kind of reminds me of like Ender's Game or something like that? Or The Giver, you know what I mean? Like just like creepy dystopian like setup kid who is clearly sort of feigning happiness, but something's off. You know what I mean? Like that's just the vibes, man. Oops. Oh, he dropped something. He dropped a fork. Okay, so he picked it up. He dropped his fork. Said, "Oops." Then he looked. Well, no. Then a new fork came out. Then he looks at it and then he says, "Thank you." Yo, what is that? 8 o'clock. The number of problems and the time you have to answer them are the same as usual. But we've increased the difficulty of the problems. Got it? Yes. Then we'll start the test. First problem. Poor Norman. Man. You know that meme, or the GIF, like it's a GIF, whatever you want to call it. I'll call it GIF. I don't really care. But like the one where like Denzel Washington is playing Malcolm X, and he takes his like glasses off or something like that, and then he slams the table in like frustration. That's exactly how I feel right now. Like just watching Norman go through these damn tests, man. First problem. And his results? Perfect score. He got all 200 problems correct again. We make them more difficult every day, but he hasn't answered incorrectly yet. Not even one. The Gracefield tests are quite difficult already. Our tests go even further, but they still can't measure how smart he is. A special child. No wonder he was chosen for this facility. I miss them. I want to see them. Emma, Ray, and everyone else. Were they able to escape safely? Safely? Every single one of them? Ah, the flashback. We got a flashback. That's interesting. Ooh, that's really cool. I didn't notice that before. Thank you for noticing that, for mentioning that, Dragonite. But like now that it's in my mind, like the backdrop and the flashbacks and stuff, like it's like boom. You know, because like when you see like other manga, sometimes what they'll tend to do, especially like some older manga, like what they'll try to do is like they'll have like panels that kind of get progressively thinner, I guess, not well, or shorter in length, I guess, and like that sort of like tells you that like time is passing or something. But like here, it's like the background like shifts to black. That's really cool. Please wait in this room for a while. Huh? Good evening. Nice to meet you, Norman. A human? An adult male? You were already here? Yes, I arrived a little early. Norman, this is Mr. Rotry, your new father. What? A foster parent? Haha, we may be too close in age for you to call me father. Please call me Peter. My name is Peter Rotry. If you don't mind, I would like you to assist me with my research. What's going on? I'm not being shipped out? And what research? Aren't you excited? You can study as much as you want. No. This is also a shipment. This man is on their side. I love you very much. May you find new happiness at your new place. And then it shifts back to the present. This is also a farm. I'm their food. I was just moved to a different cage. Nevertheless, I can still live. It's nice to meet you. As long as I'm alive, I might be able to see them again. What do I do to stay alive? What do I do to get killed? Investigate. Where are the demons? Who are those humans? Why are there no other children here? Research? No, this is an experiment. I'm their guinea pig. An experiment? What is this farm creating and raising? What is going on, yo? Look at this. Yo, the art, son. I mean, boom. Like blown away by this panel. Blown away. Blown away. Blown away. I mean, look at this panel, yo. Look at it. Well, you know, the art for One Piece was cool. It was cool. Look at this panel, man. Yo, Bazooka would just be, you know what I mean? Just be coming through with the art. My goodness. Let's go. This room has about 6 cameras installed. mm. Mm. Let's move on, y'all. This room has about 6 cameras installed. They're also recording sounds. They are constantly watching and monitoring me. All utensils are plastic. I can't use them as weapons. I can't leave if I want to. There are no windows, and all vents and waterways are too small for a human to get through. And this is my tracking device here. It's impossible to escape. I don't care. I'm going to get out of here no matter what. Away from this place. Lambda 7214. I'm going to live and survive. And I'm going to see Emma and everyone else again. My boy Norman! He's in prison. I mean, we know he's in prison, but it's also like, oh man. I mean, this sucks, y'all. That's all I got to say about that. Next chapter, y'all. I mean, this chapter, like, I'm not giving it a 10 out of 10 because we already knew he was alive. We've seen some things. It was pretty cool. I'll give it a 9 out of 10. It was a solid 9 out of 10. But that panel, though, that panel was like a 15 out of 10. Man, y'all know what panel I'm talking about. There's only one panel in this chapter that is just fire, yo. That panel's a 15 out of 10. Chapter in general was a 9 out of 10. It was a 9. It's really, really good. But sometimes the next chapter is going to be way better. You know what I mean? Like, honest feelings. 9 out of 10 chapter is really good. It was a solid, super, super solid chapter. We learned a lot. We know about Norman. Norman is like, we knew Norman was crazy genius. But, like, this is like, whoa. So let's move on to the next chapter, y'all. And then I will be caught up. Let's go, man. Promise Neverland greatness, man. You know what I mean? Like, this is a 9. This is like, promise. This is like, right? This is like a Promise Neverland 9, which is like, Let's go. Chapter 75. It is on page 218 in this one. But that panel, yo, that was a 15 out of 10 panel. So much information in that. Wow. Wild, wild stuff. Come on, Viz. Come on, Viz. Stop playing with me, Viz. Stop playing with me. Chapter 75 is entitled Unyielding Reed. Look at this color page, y'all. Beautiful. Beautiful color page. Beautiful. One 194 22194. I mean, they're probably like, look, honestly, just from seeing everybody and stuff, they're probably just trying to they're probably trying to clone him. I mean, that would make the most sense if he's that smart and they love brains and he's like this, like, you know, ridiculous genius child. Why wouldn't they try to clone him? I mean, it's kind of dumb because it's like a lot of arrogance, right? Because like Norman is like Norman's gonna break out of here. I mean, he's gonna get help, obviously, but he gonna get out of there. All right, but they're probably trying to clone him. That's why like this guy, like the only thing that he can remember is like the number. So the clone, like their cloning process is not complete, right? It's kind of like in the past, like when you heard about the like clone sheep and stuff like that, kind of similar stuff. Emma's has a weapon. She shot it. Perfect shot. That's not surprising. Emma's incredible. Stop messing with me, Viz. Stop messing with me, Viz. I want to see no loading. None of that. I want to read The Promised Neverland. That's what I want to do. All right, like I don't have time for this, man. Nah. I might have to send like a letter or something. You know what I mean? Yeah, just give me some time, y'all. I gotta mess with this website for like the next minute or so. Really ridiculous, man. It just like takes the wind out your sails, you know? So annoying. Okay, we're back. We're done with preparations on our side. How did it go, Emma? Did you find a weapon you like? Yeah, I think I can use these. Pretty good shot, right? So you all knew about how to kill the demons? Yeah, we do. Although they don't know that, and they also don't know we intend to kill them. To tell them, we're just weaklings who only know how to run away. Oh, to them, we're just weaklings who only know how to run away. That's how we acted all this time. We kept a self-defense stance, all in order to gather information. And we slowly prepared in the background. In the process, we lost comrades too. Lucas's experience in our preparation. We lost our family and comrades, but we obtained and passed down everything. The culmination of that is this plan and the mission. We know how strong the enemy is, but we will be the victors. Yeah, but we can't let our guard down, especially against Grand Duke Louis. Or Luvis. Did Lucas tell you about his group? Huh? Lucas and his former group were able to stand up to them at first. Lucas's best friend, a leader type, gave instructions, allowing them to use the weapons efficiently and strategically to defend and flee. They were able to survive this hunting ground without letting anyone die. His best friend and a leader type? That must be the man. It was an amazing group. They pulled off the impossible. But as soon as Luvis zeroed in on them, they were annihilated. He tormented and killed Lucas's friends one by one, like taking candy from a baby and then showing that to the parent. It was all to feed Lucas's and his best friend's hatred, to drive their malice, to corner them completely, all for the enjoyment of the hunt. His skills are exceptional. Plus, he's insane, and therefore unpredictable. If our plan goes awry, it would be because of him. That demon killed Lucas and that man's family, and he also read my moves and killed Monica and Jake. To feed hatred? To drive malice? My name is Luvis. Come on, Viz. Stop messing with me, Viz. Luke. Oh, yeah. Ooh, there's a face. There's that Emma face. Oh, this. Woo. Let's go. Guys, we have food. Come out. Come on, Theo. Let's eat. Ham. Uh-oh. Were you able to sleep? Not really. He hasn't changed his clothes. Last night, Violet came over to me. Stop being a crybaby. Boom. Oh. Here's food and clothing. It's from Emma. Just change, eat, and sleep. Got it? I'm sorry. Huh? I didn't do anything to help you and your family. I let them die. It wasn't just you. All this time, I looked the other way when it came to strangers I couldn't help. Because it was hard when they stopped being strangers. And we also wanted to make them think that we didn't work together here. But that's all going to end. We're finishing this in the next hunt. We'll kill them. And all of us who survive until now will run away from this hunting ground. You might be thinking, why the next hunt? Why didn't you do something at today's hunt? But let's avenge them. Your family and mine. I realize that it's the same for everyone. I'm not the only one suffering. Yeah, this is like a flashback. That was like a flashback, right? And then back to the sort of present. I realize that it's the same for everyone. I'm not the only one suffering. Everyone's lost something. Everyone is in pain, is angry. I'm so angry about what happened to Monica and Jake, and that I was given an axe but couldn't do anything, and that they were just laughing at us. Do you think we can do it? I wanted to stop. Everyone suffered enough. Yeah, we can. Even if the enemy is strong and powerful, and we are smaller and weaker, even if they crush us many times and take everything away from us, we will rise up. Humans are not weak. This won't be an empty dream. Let's end this. At the next hunt, maybe as early as tomorrow. Tomorrow? Yeah, tomorrow. That's why you have to eat today and get strength. Everyone, can you listen up? We have a plan. The plan is set. We won't let our guard down. I won't let anyone die. Everyone here will survive, and I'll go back to the cell shelter where my family waits. Wait, what? Huh? The music? Whoa. Yo, look at all of them. Wow. How could this be? It's too early. The previous hunt was just yesterday. Why? No way. Yo, he's smirking heavy. They're coming. Everyone, grab your weapons and take your positions. Yo, I love that. What I love is, right, again, this is why this manga is so great, because, right, it knows just how to lull you into a false sense of security, right? We got all that information about Norman and what's going on with him. And then we get, humans are amazing. You know what I mean? And it's like you remember when you watched the NBC when you were younger, and then like anytime you like watch some show or something, it'd have like the more you know, and the star would go across the TV screen, and you'd be like, everything will be okay if we just read our books. Everything will be fine. And it's like, yeah, you know what I mean? And it's like that whole speech. I was just like in my head, I was like, this chapter's kind of high, but it ain't. It's high, but it ain't great. And then the ending. That's what we talk about, yo. We said he's insane. Like he's actually insane, right? Like he's not. Something's off. Something's a little off. He was like, you know what? The hunt was yesterday. Let's do it again today. Like, yo, he ain't playing no games, y'all. He ain't playing no games. No games. No games. You know what I mean? No games, y'all. Okay? Yeah. Oh, man. I mean, I was like, I don't know. Yume, what is up? I was like, oh no. This chapter was kind of And then that ending, yo. That ending, yo. You know what music pops up whenever I think of like the carnival music playing? Like, you remember when you play Ocarina of Time, and I think it was like the Song of Storms, and like whenever that windmill would play and it was like going too fast or backwards or something like that, it'd be like really creepy and funky sounding. Every time that like I hear that, every time I see that, I think of that music. I don't know why, but it just creeped me out when I was a kid. Man, that's gonna be great. Yeah, I saw Emma's hair, like the curls were like on the bottom. I was like, yo, Emma looks so cool. That's so cool. Poor Norman though. Norman's IQ is like, I don't even think they can. I feel like it might be like 300 or something like that. You know, maybe 350. I mean, Norman will figure it out. You know, I feel like those clones, right? Like so. Let's talk about the chapters and everything like that, right? So 73 was like a solid 9 out of 10, and this chapter was I would say this chapter is like an 8.5, and then it jumped to a 9 because of the ending. Like I was like, yes, you know, like the other chapter, yeah, both of them were 9s for me. I would say the Norman chapter would be a 10, but I think like because we kind of already knew that something similar to this was happening, like something was happening. You know, so I think like that's why I gave it to that chapter a 9, because it was like some of that stuff was kind of predictable. So I gave it a 9 because I was like, that stuff's still hype. It was just a little predictable. So we were like, all right. But you know what I mean? Like this is what we were talking about. So I think both chapters were a 9 for different reasons, right? Chapter 75 was a 9 because the hunt begins in earnest and early. You know what I mean? Like next chapter, that's what we getting. We getting hunting time, y'all. Hunting time. So I love it. I'm really looking forward to seeing what happens. I mean, I think they're gonna get slaughtered. The majority of them will, I think. You know, and then it might just be a team of like Emma, Ray, Teacup Guy, Lucas, and maybe like 3 or 4 others, and then the rest of them are dead. You know, it's gonna be like a decent team, but it's not gonna be a lot. Like a lot of them are gonna die. I think, and it's gonna be really sad because some of them have like really great designs and super cool. If Violet dies, I'm like, Violet's awesome. I love Violet, and the color, like when she was colored, like when she was showing the color, super cool. You know, so it's gonna be rough, man. It's gonna be rough. I mean, they're like, yo, they really feel like your children. You know, when you're reading this manga, you're like, Emma, my child. You know what I mean? Like Emma is, I love Emma. I love Emma to death. She looks so cool. Like she had the ponytail thing was like down, like sort of like tied down or what. Like that was so cool. Both she always looks cool though. Man. Now, Pasuka does a wonderful job with this, always. Angry Emma. That ending though, like raised it. So right. So both of them I give a 9, right? And Emma's fantastic. I mean, I definitely feel like, you know, those are Norman clones, and they're trying to clone him so that they could have like a constant source of food, of like amazing food, right? But they still only feed them to aristocrats, right? Like this is like so much commentary, y'all. So much commentary on the world. The Promised Neverland continues with the greatness, man. All right. Yeah, right. Like I feel like a bunch of them are gonna die. A bunch of them are gonna die, and it's gonna be sad. Like you're gonna be like, man, it's gonna be intense, man. It's gonna be intense, man. right? You're gonna have Emma, Ray, Lucas, Teacup Guy, Lucas, maybe Oliver will survive, and like two or three, like three others. But I'm going with like those four, right? The four will definitely survive, and then Oliver will survive. Violet will survive, and then like two others will survive, like a boy and a girl. That's what I'm counting. I feel like the Theo is gonna die. That's gonna be heartbreaking, like heart out of chest, and then stomp on it. You know what I mean? Like you know, like Violet's gotta survive. Theo, I feel it's gonna die though. Like, cause like this the thing that I love about the Promised Neverland is like it does particular things, and I don't know who's gonna die. That's what I love about it. Like I mean I know the people that aren't gonna die. Emma's not gonna die. Ray's not gonna die, right? But outside those two, I don't know. You know what I mean? So, yo, it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting, real interesting, real interesting. All right, but so I mean, but these chapters were great. They were really good chapters. Like again, the thing about stories, right? Not every chapter is a 10. We know this, but The Promised Neverland was like for like a good while there was just 10 out of 10, 12 out of 10, 11 out of 10. Like it was just throwing out fire chapter. These chapters, like the Norman chapter, is good. If you're like a huge Norman fan, like that was like a 10 out of 10 chapter for you. For me, it's like a 9 out of 10 because I love Norman, but like I'm not like that's how I am with Emma. Emma is like my heart. Emma's like a piece of my heart. You know what I mean? The girls are so cool. They have such amazing designs. They have such amazing designs. All of them are like goals, man. Just goals. You know? Emma's goals. If I could do that, like, man, that's one of my goals. One of my goals is to just like, if I could, like I wish, but I'm not like I'd have to like shave all my facial hair. Like it'd be too much work to cosplay as Emma. I'd probably just end up cosplaying as Isabella or something. You know what I mean? I probably like the women of the Promised Neverland are like, let's go. Like the women of the Promised Neverland are like awesome. I love them. You know, but like if I were to cosplay as anybody from the Promised Neverland, it'd either be Luvis or Emma. I wish I could, but I don't know how to do that. Like I have to get a wig that would like fit. I have to shave my facial hair because the cosplay would look weird with my facial hair. But like facial hair is like, I love my facial hair. So you know what I mean? Like, nah. But yeah, you know, like, yo. So I like again, the chapters are really cool. I really like them, right? Like bearded Emma, like that'd be so weird. People would be like, "What's going on with this guy?" But I'd be like, "I'm cosplaying. You know who I am, right?" Like if I came through and I started cosplaying as Emma, you'd be like, "You know who I am. Do not play with me. Look at this wig, this gorgeous wig. Look at me. You know who I am. You know what I mean? Like you would know. You know what I mean? So that would be something that I would love to do at some point, if I could. Maybe not this Comic-Con. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. I'll think about it. If I can like get everything set up, I might. You know, it'd be really cool. It'd be really cool. But I think that the Promised Neverland does things that like right, a lot of the manga will have like they'll take a break, right? And I feel like the Promised Neverland is a chapter that doesn't take breaks. Every chapter is useful and does a particular thing. It just works. You know, like these 2 chapters, they gave us a lot of information. They were hype enough to be like, yo, this was cool. But it wasn't like 10 out of 10. It was like 9 out of 10, which is fine. 9 out of 10 is like, yo, this was really great, but you know, there was something, it could have been better. You know, there could have been some things that were cool. Those other chapters, whoa. You know, and I love that we're seeing the girl. Like when we saw like Emma with the hair tied back, it looked like she had aged like 2 years. Like, like Emma's not like 13 or 12 anymore. Like Emma's like 14 and like here. It was really cool. It was like, yo, like she looks so badass. I was like, yo, and I don't know. I said ass. I'm sorry. And also, but like Emma looked awesome. It was super cool. Like if like. Emma, like Pasuka just keeps drawing Emma in these like designs that are really, really, really cool. You know, there's like the Emma design with the ear, Emma without the ear, Emma going on the journey to find Goldie Pond, right in her gear, and this Emma with the like the hair tied back. Super cool. Super cool. So I think I would try. I'm gonna try to. Let me try this. Maybe I might do it. I might do a cosplay. I might do it. I'm a cosplay. I mean, my fiance, like we're gonna have a conversation about that, but I might want to do it because I adore Emma. I adore her so much. And I think this is the thing, right? It's like, again, it's important. Like inclusion, representation, those things are massively important, but it's also important to feel like you can have role models that don't match up with your gender, right? With your identified gender, right? Like that's fine. You know, like they just, yeah, you know, and it's okay. You know, like not every Promise Neverland chapter is going to be a 10 out of 10. Some chapters are going to be you know, 7s. Like some of that forest stuff was like 7. You know, 6.5. You know what I mean? Like it was like you know what I mean? Like it was like cool, but it could have been much better. And then there's some chapters that are like William Minerva chapter, 10 out of 10. You know what I mean? Chapter after that, 12 out of 10. I mean, my goodness. You know, so yeah, they definitely read better in volume 4. I reread volume 1. I need to get volume 2. I'm gonna get volume 2 probably sometime this week. But they read the volumes definitely read great. Awesome. So again, we got a bunch of information with the Norman stuff. Again, I'm pretty sure Norman is Norman is like they're trying to like use Norman like as like, you know, the sort of source for their like cloning. And who wouldn't want to clone Norman? I understand it. You know, and I mean, when the trio reunites, it's gonna be awesome. Peter Rattray is scum, but I want to know more about him. I want to know more. But for now, he's scum. And what else do I want to talk about? But the reason why I gave this chapter 75 and 9 out of 10, some people say like, oh, the chapter wasn't so great. But I think the reason why I liked it was because it is like, there were some manga where you're not so sure if the author intended particular things. And usually authors do, I think, when they're constructing like plot and stuff like that, right? But like when it came to this chapter, like, it was, to me, it was very clear. Once we saw the ending, it was like this whole chapter was like lulling them into a false sense of security. You know what I mean? It was like, here we go. You know what I mean? Again, it was like such a like Schoolhouse Rock kind of like vibe that you were getting from the speeches and people talking like, yeah. You know what I mean? It was like, let's go. You know what I mean? It was so like, but then bam, that ending, I was like, yes. You did not fail me, Pasuka, Shrine Pasuka. You gave me that hype. Let's go. So that's what I'm talking about, right? It's not just about what the contents of the chapter necessarily, but how they're structured and what they do. You know what I mean? And what they do, you know? So that stuff is really important to me. Really, really great stuff. Really, really great stuff. You know, so again, if I were to cosplay as anybody, it would be Emma. I don't want to cosplay as Ray. I don't want to cosplay as Norman. Maybe also who else do I want to cosplay as? It'll be Emma or Crone. Sister Crone, of course. Right, Sister Crone is awesome. Super cool. Loved her. She was great. You know? So yeah. So we learned a bunch. But I mean, I think to me it's like it's pretty clear that like that the big dude, Victor, I think is his name or something like that. He's a Norman clone. Failed Norman clone, unfortunately. And you've seen stuff like that, right? In like sci-fi, cloning processes gone awry. The clone just wants to die. They're suffering, you know, stuff like that. It's just really, really gruesome stuff. And I think that's why I love the fact that Pasuka's dealing with this stuff in here. Like, Adam, right? And it's like it's just great stuff. Adam, you know, Crone is so cool. Okay, I think I'm gonna end it here. It is 9:14 where I'm at. Bazooka's a goat. I have to get her art book. I'm also gonna get that too. I'm gonna indulge myself. I saw, but that's why she's awesome. The best people are a little weird. They really, I'm definitely a little weird. Most people, when they look at me, and they say, "Oh, you're interested in that stuff? You're into that?" Yeah. They're like, "Yo, you weird, man." You know, like it's like to me, like if people might not mean it as a compliment, but whenever someone's like, "Yo, you're a little weird," it makes me happy because it means I'm doing something right. You know. Like, yo, Oda, Pasuka friendship, I approve of that. I do. You know, even though Oda's not doing so well on the One Piece front right now when it comes to like the storytelling and stuff like that, Oda's still go. Oda's still awesome. So that's cool. Top 10 best friendships in anime history. Yo. Yo, facts you, man. Okay, so Pasuka's definitely like one of my favorite like mangaka of all time, definitely. You know? So what I'm gonna do is end the stream here because I gotta get to sleep, I gotta chill, I gotta all that stuff. You know, I gotta do all that. All right, so it's okay if you hear a cat in the background. That's one of my cats, one of my 4 cats. You know, no, that is not weird. Maybe Oda can learn a thing or two about writing female characters. Yo, facts. So much facts. So much facts. So much facts. Definitely. But like, yeah. I mean, again, like I gotta have like a stream about that. You know what I want to do? I want to legit stream where we talk about that. I'm gonna get like I want as many women as possible, like so we can like talk about One Piece and like where that's gone, like on a stream, like for one of my like all women anime like all women panel like discussions. The next one's gonna be like hopefully this Sunday, hopefully, or next Sunday, but I'm not sure. Like if hopefully this Sunday, I have to contact people and get people together and everything like that. But hopefully it's this Sunday. You know, it's just great. The female casts are great. It's like they just do things so well. You know, none of them are sexualized. None like weird stuff going on. You know, it's just like they just cool. You know, so I think like if you want to have like if anybody wants to be on that stream, that would be awesome. I'm gonna try to set that up. It might not be this not this Sunday because this Sunday is gonna be about manga publishing, and I'm gonna have like some pretty cool guests to talk about that. Really knowledgeable people on manga publishing. It's gonna be super dope. I'm gonna learn so much, y'all. I'm gonna learn so much. And yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna end the stream. But like, All right. Thank all y'all for coming out. Y'all are so cool. Y'all are so cool. You know? Yeah, like a sexy mama, something like that. Like, why? You know what I mean? Like in this like manga, like why? You know, why? Like these characters are awesome. They're super cool, super dope. I love Isabel. Isabella's amazing. Amazing. Yeah. No problem, Dragon. I love doing these streams. Part 5 of the Promised Neverland discussion, y'all, is gonna be super, super awesome. I'm looking forward to it. Gonna try to get as many people into that as possible. I might I know Joy Boy reads Promised Neverland. Maybe I'll get him into a discussion video. That'd be cool if he could come through. I'll ask. I'll see if he's available. And if not, then yeah. Then I'll try to get him in because I know he's reading it. And you know, Laz, I know he's gonna be pretty busy that Friday. So if he can make it, great. I'm gonna invite Laz too. But a bunch of people should be coming through. Dustin, Trent, people like that. If you hear that's my cat Aoife. She's so loud. She's so loud. Do not worry. I have cats. I'm a cat man. But not Adam West, because Adam West and Family Guy was a little weird. Okay. So I'm gonna end it there, okay? This is the Black Manga Critic. Thank you. Shout out to everybody that came through. Shout out to Gabby. Shout out to Dragonite. Shout out to Yume. Shout out to who else came through? Mac 10. Shout out to Anime Manga God. Also now known as Rishado Risu. Riley Loud came through. Yo. Riley Loud, what's good? Shout out to everybody that came through. Y'all are awesome. I adore you. I adore all of you. I'm gonna end the stream here, okay? And I'm gonna try to stream tomorrow. Oh, Richard. Okay. But yeah, I'm gonna stream tomorrow. Tomorrow's gonna be a Yona stream, so I'm gonna get back to reading that. I'm just gonna be back on my schedule. So Yona's gonna be tomorrow. Wednesday's gonna be like Solanine. I'm gonna try to do. I don't know. I'm definitely gonna get to Oyasumi Punpun as well on Wednesday. It's gonna be an earlier stream because I have work, tutoring. I have work, so I'm gonna be there 5. So before that, I'll try to stream Oyasumi Punpun and Solanine. I gotta get back to Oyasumi Punpun because that where I left out was like wild. So I'm gonna get back to that. Okay. Okay. I am the Black Manga Critic, y'all. This was my review of The Promised Neverland, chapter 74 and 75. And I am out.